Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Chemist. Today we were going to do a dungeon in the Cove, and that is still the plan. We're going to collect a Holy Orders, which is a trinket that can only be used by the Crusader. It is very nice. It reduces incoming stress damage and increases death blow resist as well as virtue chance. It looks ideally suited for our, our Gurabout Crusader, who is only level 2. It may allow me to take him into some higher level dungeons. But a more important reason to go into the Cove is for the crests that we will receive when we complete missions in there. So that's the more important goal of today. We are going to bring a leper, a man-at-arms, a vestal and a plague doctor. Now the plague doctor I am bringing because a character who can apply, in fact, I'm going to equip that skill instead. A character who can apply Blight is very effective in the Cove, where a lot of enemies are armored and are also resistant to bleed. So Blight is basically the only option that remains in that regard. The oh, by the way, I've given the Plague Doctor the Blasphemous Vial and the Witch's Vial. I've used that combination a lot. I'm not gonna go over them again. The Vestal, I've given the standard skill set. She's mostly going to be healing, maybe stun a little bit, maybe do a bit of damage, but not a lot else. She does have a Surgeon's Charm again, to increase her effectiveness at healing, as well as a Tough Ring to increase her protection even further. She already has Hard Skinned, which increases her protection by 10%, but I've boosted that even further, and of course this Tough Ring reduces her outgoing damage, but that doesn't matter a lot for her because she's not going to be dealing any damage. Then we have the Man-at-Arms. Well, he's more interesting today. I've given him the Bellow ability. He already had that one unlocked, but I am definitely planning on using that ability a lot today. And at the beginning, at the beginning of a battle in particular, the Quick Draw Charm as well as the On Guard ability will allow him definitely to get the first action in every battle, and that allows him to apply a debuff, hopefully, to most of the enemies, reducing their dodge, reducing their speed. And in order to make sure that the debuffs land, I've also given him the debuff Amulet. Other than that, he's mostly going to be guarding the Leper, whom I have given the Revenge ability, which I have not upgraded yet, which I will do right now. Let me see. It is hopefully worth upgrading, right? Yep, it is. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, there we are. Now, the Man-at-Arms is going to be defending the Leper, who is in fact going to be dropping his dodge and protection, so he definitely needs some protection in that regard. The Leper also has the Purge, so that we can clear corpses if that becomes necessary, and I've for now equipped him with the Withstand ability because his stress is rather high. In fact, the stress of the Vestal and the Man-at-Arms is also quite high, and I want to make sure that I can reduce that stress if necessary. Until his stress is reduced, I'm going to use his ability. After that point, I'm probably going to switch to the Hue. I've given him the Book of Relaxation, once again, to reduce incoming stress, as well as increase his accuracy a little bit. And the Fortunate Ornament, once again, increases his accuracy, increases his crit, and increases the amount of stress damage that he receives. So these two items basically cancel each other out in that regard. Alright, let's get into the dungeon then. I'm gonna bring a lot of food. Four shovels, because in the Cove you can break open chests and oysters. Anti-venom, I'm not sure if we are going to need that. I'll leave those behind. I'm going to bring 5 bandages, 2 medicinal herbs, a key, and say 10 torches. Alright. Now, one of the plans that I have for today is to do a very early campfire. Now, in the recent patch they changed it so that you can no longer do a campfire in the starting room. I guess I kind of want to discourage the behavior that I'm or the tactic that I'm trying to use. Alright, let's use Bellow. Let's see how that works. They're all debuffed. You are going to apply a Noxious Blast. That is not going to kill immediately. I don't like it that much in that case, but I'm still gonna try. Dazzling Light. No, Judgment would do, I think. Only one? Really? Our damage is, of course, reduced. Alright, that apparently also causes stress. Another Brine with a debuff. I didn't actually use his revenge ability, which I was planning on doing. Play grenades. Get through that protection. Judgment will do. Apparently it will not. But a crush will. We could also crush him though. If we did that, he is probably going to be dead. Alright, he is dead. And now we only need to take out him. And then we have to wait for them to die. Very nice. Yeah, I am going to use a shovel. Not sure if that was worth it, but oh well. Okay, good thing that we went here, because we need to finish this battle in order to complete the quest, which is to clear all room battles, of course. Eldritch Push, he can still be effective in the back row if he gets pushed back, but he doesn't. Very nice. Blinding Gas could be useful here. I guess I'm gonna use it. Ow! Stress is a little bit higher than I would like, of course. Of course, we started at quite high stress levels. Judgment. We don't really need to heal quite yet. Particle Barrier, that's kind of okay in my opinion. You do the revenge thing. Alright, you stun again? No, I don't think so actually. I'm gonna use a Plague Grenade here. And you deal even more damage. She is now dead, I believe. Yes, she is. Or she will be in the very near future. You use another revenge. Alright, and you use a bandage and you guard him. Very nice. Ah, they crit a lot today. And she is not quite useful in that position, which is kind of bad. But fortunately, I've given the Man-at-Arms the rampart ability, which allows him to move forward while attacking. So this is not quite as useless as or quite as problematic as it could have been. And you now kill this guy. Only oh yeah, I forgot about the guarding for a sec there. How bad is that bleed? It is not that bad, but I'm still gonna use a bandage. Alright, move back. Rent for the old gods. Another crit of 11 against the Vestal, and another shovel! Ah! Really irritating. Let's use the rampart against this guy. If we stun him, the guard disappears. Okay, good. Alright, and let's use a Noxious... No, not a Noxious Blast. A Plague Grenade on him. You heal yourself. 9, that's very good. He's going to be dead next turn. Another bleed. Man. Let's use a crush against this guy, because he is not going to be dead, because the blight expired. You, chop. Thank you. And now the only one remaining is the Pelagic Bulwark, who can in fact use his base attack from that position. Purge seems like a good option here. And Crush. Decent damage, decent damage. Alright. Not great, I must admit. That didn't go exactly as I wanted it to. But what can you do, eh? I'm going to push on until this room and then I'm going to camp. That may not be the wisest thing, because if that trap had only dealt 5 more stress, we would have had a stressed out man-at-arms. And this, in fact, could be a battle, so this is especially dangerous. With 2 stress damage dealers. Oh no. Oh no. No. My god, I'm an idiot. Stalwart! I'm a genius. I'm an evil genius. No, I'm not. I'm extremely lucky today, apparently. Oh, this is gonna be a good dungeon. Let's still stun the back row, I think. Yeah. Oh, that is gonna help us so much. Amazing. Bellow? No, I don't think we need Bellow here, honestly. Let's use a Crush. 15 damage, very nice. If we had used a Plague Grenade, he would now be dead. So that's the benefit you get from decent planning. Which I'm not very good at, to be perfectly honest. You use your Revenge. Arterial Pinch. We can cure that bleed if it comes to that. It didn't. Good. Not yet, anyway. Plague Grenade is in order. Gets rid of one of them and will kill the other over time, who has already had his turn. Judgment or a Divine Grace? I think a Judgment is better because her own health is also quite low, and it may even cause a bit of stress relief. No, it didn't. Only, of course, if it would get the kill. No, once again, no bleed. Very nice. How much damage is this going to do? 7 to 15. That is with a 32% damage boost. Okay, kind of disappointing, but wow, a crit. That's nice. Then you're not going to protect yet. You're going to do another Crush. Okay, now Noxious Blast time, I think. Blight him down. You do a heal. You do a chop. He also resisted the bleed. Wow. I'm not used to that. Typically those bleeds land left, right and center, but very nice. We could stun him, we could simply attack him. I think attacking is good enough. Only 6 damage, It will do. More Noxious Blast, please. 10 damage over time, he's going to be dead soon. Let's heal until then with the Vestal. 8 damage, not going to be enough? It is going to be enough. Very nice. Well, we're obviously going to take those Sapphires. And what is in this strongbox? Even more gems. Which we cannot really carry. Busts. Oh, we can eat a bit of food, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do the campfire. We do want a feast. That's still gonna give us a lot of stress relief. The leper is, at the moment, he's got a tapeworm, I think? Yeah, he does. Which is something that I'm going to cure in this campfire straight away. Alright. You can use leeches, also heals 15. I believe one of the other guys is diseased as well. Yes, griping in the guts is not that bad though. So I am going to apply the cure to him. Alright, very good. He's looking a lot better. He is also going to use his reflection. Very nice. You will apply maybe instruction, maybe tactics, or maybe equipment. Equipment is one that I like a lot. Even if it only gives 12 extra dodge, it's still pretty good. Then we have you. You cannot apply any stress relief on yourself. I suppose I could apply a pep talk. Is there something else? Yeah, I guess I want to protect her at least a little bit. So let's apply a pep talk. Then dodge would be good for everybody. That would be 3, that would be another 2, then we have 1 left. Or we could buff up the leper even further. He is our main damage dealer, I guess. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. And 3 left, like I said. What am I going to use? Tactics. Tactics looks fine to me. Of course, now he is more vulnerable, but he is stalwart. So, that should fend off all possible worse things or bad things that could happen to him, right? Wake up, they're upon us. Ah, whatever. We'll be fine. Oh. Okay, it's a pretty decent ambush, I have to say. Let us guard her. This is a bad shuffle too, wow. Okay, you can do a Noxious Blast, I guess that's something, but I would also like the leopard to be useful today, so let us move instead. Tidal Slam. Please no, don't knock him back again. Good. He resisted the stun as well, which is excellent. Move the Vestal. Revenge. Purge. No, no effect there. Withstand. No, that's not going to help us all that much. Yeah, Revenge is the way to go here, I think. Even more of a debuff, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much to him, though. Stress Wave is going to land on the Stalwart, who is not affected by that as much. At least, not at the moment. Bind the Gas? Yeah. Trying to ignore the back row for a little while. Move her back. 1 more. Oh, crap. That was not good. Let's guard the Leper. I'm not really sure how I want to resolve this bad shuffle. Chop. 14 damage, not bad. Only like 5 more of those and we'll be done with him. Light. I should have done that in the first place, I think. Judgment. Only 5. She does, of course, deal reduced damage because of reasons, because of the tough ring. Alright, another chop. Yeah, fine. 25, very nice. 1 more of those and we're done. Do another guard. Guard her this time. I don't want her to become the target of stress attacks. More Noxious Blasts, because it is the only thing she can do anyway. Sea Breeze. Alright, I kind of should have been aware of that. Another Judgment now, I guess. Try to get rid of him. The healer. Not as easy currently. Right. Arterial pinch that once again lands on the man-at-arms. It's interesting that he can guard two characters at the same time. It's very cool. Alright, he's going to die on his own now. Stress wave against the leper. Once again, that's going to hit the man-at-arms. And his stalwart ability should allow him to deal with that a little bit more effectively, you would expect. Sure, why the hell not? Okay, good. Almost there. A chop. 18 damage to get rid of the last 2 hit points of the shaman. You move forward now. Oh, he can actually move quite fast. I didn't realize that. A crit of 2. Once again, increased stress from that. Yeah, okay. And we are basically done now. Do another group heal. Take the goodies. Okay. Well, this dungeon is gonna take a while, I'm afraid. I may cut it up in separate episodes, even. For that very reason. Oh, we do want that amount of gold. That is too much to leave behind. Portraits are not really that important to me at the moment. And another fight. Wow, this dungeon doesn't take it easy on me, does it? Right, very nice. Bellow could be nice. What is their dodge? 15. It's not that high. Maybe we should actually guard the leper in the first round. And then the leper can immediately start using his revenge without becoming vulnerable. And I should also swap out his skills so that he can do a chop, because being as powerful as he is, a chop is a very useful tool. Judgment, bollocks. Probably should have used a stun instead anyway. Alright, chop away. Oh, I wanted to do revenge, but oh well. Shovel, that shovel we can deal with. Doesn't really make any difference for the abilities that we can use. That is another story. These guys are devastating, my god. Okay, let's kill him. At least I'm guessing that will kill him. Yes, it will. Seaward Slash is gonna land on the man-at-arms who dodged it. Only 3 remain. Yay. This is unlike... Well, it may actually get the kill. Let's try that. There we go. You now guard her, because she's kind of vulnerable. You heal her up. Wow, 18. Very good. Well, she's not vulnerable anymore. More blight, please. Seaward Slash is not gonna do a lot, because the man-at-arms now has 80% protection. Haha. And you are now dead also. Spearfishing against the Vestal. Dodged it. Very nice. Dazzling Light. Dazzling Light could be good. You could also have stunned, I guess. You guard the leper. I don't really know what to do with you, actually. You also cannot really do a lot here. You just move back to your original position. Judgment. No, I think I'll heal up the man-at-arms. You purge. A crit, good. Doesn't cause stress relief, I think. Rampart. For a stun. It is landing, excellent. Then you do this. And that should kill you over time, right? Yeah, okay. So let's heal up our man-at-arms. Well, this dungeon takes a heck of a long time, but we do get very nice loot. Very nice loot indeed. I am mostly here for the crests. 2 food is not enough to hold on to, so let's eat it. Take as much gold as we can, and then... I'm gonna dump the busts. I don't really need those either. Alright, move everyone back to their correct positions. Swap out a few skills as well. You don't really need to withstand, you're gonna use the Hue instead. You Rampart I like, Crush I like, Bellow I'm not really convinced about that one, to be perfectly honest. Not even in combination with the Quick Draw Charm and the On Guard ability. I might go with Retribution. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. You are kind of useless as a damage dealer. Maybe Illumination is more up to your alley, but a dodge debuff is not really that great, to be perfectly honest. Maybe Hand of Light in case he gets shuffled. Let's try that. Oh no, then he cannot use any attacks. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's stick to this. And then finally you. I like your skill set, I think. Yeah. Okay. My god, I'm taking a long time today. Take all of that. Well, most of it anyway. Oh, this is a very nice trinket. I want it. Eat the food, dump the rest. Oh my god. I do want that trinket. Badly. This allows us to get rid of a quirk possibly later on. Ah! I hate these decisions. Let's dump the gold. We're not really here for the gold today, remember? We're here for the crests. Okay, once again, a battle. Right. Stress reduction, and let's do the Bellow. It is what we've given him trinkets for, after all. They are not stunned. I am going to use a Plague Grenade. I'm going to switch up tactics a little bit to see maybe a couple of Plague Grenades in the back row may actually do the trick. Maybe in conjunction with a, whatever it was, a Judgment, I believe. You use that attack. Very nice. He is going to be dead on his next turn, so that is actually pretty decent. He only got 1 attack off and 1 debuff. Rain of Whips, of course, could be quite nasty. Only 2 bleeds, which is fine, I guess. And we do have a Plague Doctor who can take care of that if necessary. Okay, let's stack on the... No, let's cure the bleed. Yeah. Because this guy's almost dead anyway. He can use a bandage if necessary, but he has so much health that I'm not really worried about him. Of course, now we still have to get past that corpse. But that might do it. Yes, it will. Very good. 1 down and 2 down. More gold that we cannot even carry. Wow. It's so hard for me to leave stuff like that behind. Emeralds are probably in the end going to be worth more. I really hate this. At some point I'm gonna have to dump the bandages, but... yeah, I'm gonna leave that behind. It hurts my heart. But I'm gonna leave it behind. I believe that the Plague Doctor has quite decent disease resistance. Actually, let's do it with the Man-at-Arms, because he's already diseased. So if he gets diseased even further, we can get rid of 2 diseases at the same time. Okay, a scout, good. Hallway battle, that will be fine. And then another room battle. We don't need to go up here, which is probably what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to ignore this room in that case. Alright, did get a surprise here. Ballo, Rampart, let's protect this guy. You play grenades. You chop. 18 damage. Not as much as I would have liked. But with a judgment against this guy, is that going to do any good? No, it isn't. Not at all. Call of the Deep for a heal. No, that's not a heal. That's a buff. Very nasty buff. Oh, good thing that he's got 40% protection. Her stress is getting kind of high. We should try to do something about that in the near future, I suppose. Ah, he's almost dead. Stress wave. Dodged it. Okay, good. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now let's use a judgment against this guy. Because he hasn't had his turn yet. Oh, he also... I thought he didn't have a... Okay, that's kind of weird. I thought he had already had his turn, but oh well. Hugh deals a little bit of damage to the maggots. Can we kill the maggot with this? We may. 1 damage short. Dodged his attack, fortunately enough. Bye-bye, Shaman, and a Noxious Blast is going to take care of the maggots. But we do get to heal in the meantime. Whatever. Well, we're here for the crests, right? So... take that. Oh boy. Well, too bad. I would have liked to got rid of the quirk in the course of this dungeon, which is more than likely something that's going to happen. Bleeds are probably not going to be that bad, but I'm still gonna hold on to the bandages at least a little bit longer. We still have a long way to go, including a battle in this room. Okay, Ballo could be good, but I think we'll just guard the leper again. You play grenades. You chop this guy. This guy's protected. Although, actually, let's use a revenge. Buff him up. Make sure that next time he attacks, he's going to be devastating. You are also going to... You are going to stun her. Alright. We still need to deal with the Shaman. Call of the Deep is a buff to his damage, accuracy and crit chance. Which, as far as I can assess that, is already quite high. He did use a barnacle barrier though. I think I'm gonna stun him with the man-at-arms. I'm also going to use a plague grenade before I do that, though. Oh, what? Oh yeah, of course. But that was actually an area of effect ability, and it landed on the bulwark. Which is strange. Did it also land on... I'm very confused. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna try to figure that out right now. A crit, which is kind of bad, but... He is stalwart, which is still awesome. 46 crit, nice. His bleed is getting kind of bad. Another crit. No more bleed though. Use a bandage. Keep on guarding. No, I'm gonna crush this dude. Ah! The guard. Really, that's silly of me. This is going to land on him anyway. He's going to be dead on his next turn anyway now, so whatever. Stress is getting very high on the man-at-arms. Why is he no longer... Oh yeah, of course, that makes sense. Huh, you're really... Our vessel is doing a very good job today, though. There you go. Is that a stress relief? Takes a bit of a long time. Crush, stun him. I guess stunning him is fine by me. Gives us a little bit more time to blight him to death. 1 damage, 5 more blight, so he's going to be dead on his next turn. Let's use, whatever, a crush on the corpse. And there he goes. Cannot take any of that. We could have had such a nice stack of onyxes. Let's in fact take those instead of the emeralds. Oh my god. I hate so much good loot. Fish idol. I don't believe that I should touch that without holy water. So I'm gonna leave that be. Who's got very good trap disarm? 90, 90, 80, 90. She's got 100 and she does have a bit of stress, so I may as well use her. Although, as I recently discovered, 100% trap disarm does not mean that you are guaranteed to disarm the trap. Apparently. But oh well. That may have been my own fault. I might have actually walked into the trap without realizing it. Gotten a tiny bit too close. Anyway, that was... I'm not even comfortable enough to say last time. That was in the previous episode. Okay, his stress is well under control. What do I want to do? I guess I want to guard people. It's gonna take too long to blight them to death, so I'm gonna stun them. Alright, judgment or another stun. I think another stun would be good. Then you do a Hue. Start dealing some damage. Only he gets a turn, which is fine by me. Alright, good. Spearfishing, 6 damage, fine, fine. Another stun, I guess. The man-at-arms has a lot of things to do today. Let's heal him back up. Another Hue. Those are the first 2 kills. Hopefully not the last. More guarding, I guess. Alright. We could stun him again, but his stun resistance is now pretty high. So instead, I guess I am going to blight this one. Although that might have been a bad choice. Ah, well, whatever. Whatever. Judgment. Alright, good. Hue, chop. I think a Hue will do it. It didn't quite do it, but it's good enough. And you use a crush. 13 damage. Almost there. Play grenades. Yes, indeed. Ah, I thought that would do it. 2 more hit points. Heal? I guess a heal is in order. Alright. We cannot take all of that stuff. I'm gonna dump the bandages. Take this. We're not really here for the gold, but... Oh, really? Inspires a buff. Ew. Well, increased dodge is nice. Increased speed could be nice. Increased damage, that makes her a little bit more effective with her judgment ability. So I guess I'm okay with that. Actually, I kind of want to camp. I'm gonna push on one more room, I think. I probably should have camped. More heirlooms. Yeah, we cannot really take those. You know what? I'm gonna dump the torches. That's fine. Okay. Guard. Stressful incantation. Dodged it. You, stun the back row. Alright, a hew would be good, but a chop might take him out before he even gets a chance to act. But I don't think that I can kill him anyway, so let's use a revenge. Okay, you do a dazzling light against him. Alright, very good. Now who's gonna go first? We are? Okay, in that case I think I will go for a plague grenade right now. Alright, spearfishing, please don't be too bad. That is excellent. Judgment, we can reach them both. I would rather get rid of the Enchantress though. Very good, she is gone basically. A crit against our man-at-arms, who is now bleeding with a terrible bleed that we cannot do anything against. Alright, hew. Not as good as I was hoping. Not as good as I was hoping, no. Use a crush. We're definitely gonna have to heal him up. Plague grenade, Noxious Blast is not going to kill him. Maybe even stun the back. It's not gonna be that great. Let's do this. Heal up him. This basically cancels out the bleed that he's still going to receive. So I definitely want to heal him up once more after this. Good thing that bleed didn't stack. He is now going to be dead on his next turn. 9 damage against the Plague Doctor is also not something that I am happy with. Crush. Oh, let's finish this. Take all of that. Or none of that, I guess. We can use the holy water on this thing, I believe. But how the hell am I going to do that? It's not going to be... I don't see how I can do that effectively. And I do want the blood amulet. It's quite a nice trinket, especially if you go into the cove. I hate dumping good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to use the campfire here. And we could do well with a feast, indeed. Now we have the space. That's probably why I should have camped in the last room, but anyway. Her stress is kind of high. Do I have someone who can... negate it? I do have a disease on him, so I guess one of the more obvious things to do here is apply the cure to him. Dodge for all companions is good. Reflection isn't really worth it at the moment. Let's use once again the instruction on the leper. This could actually be fine. This could actually be fine. Let's try that. Only 15. Yeah, that might not have been worth it. A bit of a gamble there. It's quite alright, I think. Then we have 5 points remaining. He already has been buffed. I do like tactics. And then I guess another pep talk on the Vestal. Okay. See if we can find some more loot. Okay. A battle might help in that regard. Could do a crush, could do a bellow. Could do a guard. No, let's simply do a crush. Not enough to kill. I was kind of hoping for that small spectrum. That small part of the spectrum where we might have gotten the kill there. But anyway, chop. Because the other stinger is already dead anyway. And then we're going to stun the back row. If we hit. Which we didn't. So now the white mouth can attack without much difficulties. Yeah. Another seaward slash. Dodged it this time, fortunately enough. Let's heal him back up. Well, we don't need the shovel. We still have 4, so let's leave that one behind. Alright. Could be the last room battle. Let's see. Guard him. Use plague grenade in the back row. We're also going to use a judgment, I think, with the Vestal. And then a revenge with the leper. This is the revenge. Alright, and like I said, a judgment. Ah! Bleeds and no way to deal with them. Well, other than of course our Plague Doctor. But yeah, I kind of want to get rid of them first, honestly. She's busy. Ah. Well, they are dead now, so let's forget about them and do the bleed healing with the Plague Doctor from now on. Point blank shot could be bad. Oh no, of course we have our man-at-arms protecting the leper, who can do a chop now. 16. That's fine. Do a heal on him. Excellent. Crush. No, another guard here, I guess. Let's guard the Plague Doctor. You can battlefield bandage yourself first. Your health is quite low as it is. Right, he's dead. Let us then... I guess a Divine Comfort could work here. Wow, that was a pretty good one. And guard the leper again. And after that, it's simply a matter of taking down the Bloodletter. Which shouldn't be too hard. His bleed is now pretty bad. Hopefully we get a chance to... Alright. We're gonna finish him off probably with the leper, so let's just do another group heal. And there we go. Ah, so close. Ah, well. Only 2 hit points lost on the man-at-arms. Who gets the finishing blow? Okay, we're gonna dump the Deeds. Take the gold. Yeah, okay. Take the gold, leave the portraits. That wasn't worth it at all. But we did have to go there. Yes, we did, in order to complete the mission. Fine, let's try that. A trap, a blight. Too bad I dumped the anti-venom. Take, use one, enter room. Nothing in here. No scout either. Pushing on. Okay. Small battle. Surprised them as well. I'm gonna try to crush the Oracle. Kill him before he gets a chance to act. Plague Grenade is not going to get the kill, unfortunately. Let's do a blinding gas in that case. A Hue is going to deal up to 17 damage, not going to get the kill, but this has a decent chance of killing. You can stun the other one. And then we should get another round of trying to take these guys down before they get a chance to act. Too bad. Dodged that attack though, that's good. Do another blinding gas. Alright, let's use the torch, take that gold. More heirlooms, another 6 crests, so we can take those. Okay. We still have to do one more room battle, so... And I really hope that it is past these guys. Because otherwise it's going to be quite annoying. Let us defend the leper. You are going to... Noxious Blast. Judgment. Revenge. Ooh, that's not a good shuffle. Tidal Slam may result in a stun. It did not land. Okay, good. More spearfishing, 14 and a crit. We are of course now in darkness, but that shouldn't really affect the amount of crits that the enemies are gonna get. This looks still like an okay option. Let's do a group heal. Yes, indeed. That's fine for now. Arterial pinch. She can heal that if she needs to. She's gonna need to. Okay, let's use a chop against him. Yeah, it's not as good as I was hoping. He can move quite fast, so let's move him back to the second position. She is gonna have to do a battlefield medicine here. You could do a heal, but I think a judgment would be a little bit better. Try to get rid of the pelagic white mouth. Another chop. 9 damage. It does help. Does help. That dodge as well was very nice. Alright, getting there, getting there. Crush. Get rid of him. Then you can do another Noxious Blast. I don't want you to get the kill just yet. How much damage would you deal? Unless you crit, you're not gonna get the kill. No, actually you may get the kill. So let us do another revenge. I still want to heal up the Plague Doctor is what I'm thinking. Excellent. Glad I waited for that. You can do whatever you want. 8 damage. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do a bit of healing. He's dead now, no matter what, so... There we go. Take most of that. Shovels. Do I want to keep the shovels? Hunger event. I also still want to be prepared for that. We got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 72 crests is more than enough for one dungeon. And of course now we get the curio that allows us to get rid of quirks. That does a stress relief. I forgot a minute about that. And it's of course in the other room. And a trap. What is her trap disarm chance? 90. I'm not going to risk that. No, I'm not. She can do it. Okay, that's the hunger event that I was waiting for. An empty crate. And the inevitable trap with a dodge reduction on the leper. I'm definitely gonna guard him in this battle because there's undoubtedly gonna be a battle in here. There you are. 4 white mouths. How fitting. You guard the leper. A kind of nasty shovel, but it is actually not as bad as it could have been. We can still use all of our abilities, I think, from these positions. All 4 except for the abilities of the man-at-arms. Possibly, I'm not entirely sure about that. Alright, let's do a judgment? Why the hell not? Wow. Brilliant. Could buff him up. I am going to do that. Yes, I am. See, the nice thing about using the emboldening vapors ability of the Plague Doctor is that the leper does not have to waste a turn buffing himself up. But anyway. Could mark again. I mean stun again. Yeah, that sounds fine. Alright. Since this is the last battle, I'm not really worried about health anymore. Let's do another guard, though. Oh, yeah, he was already guarded, so there you are. Decent damage, not enough to get a kill, obviously. In fact, did that actually fail to apply another buff as well? Because that would be very good to know. Alright, judgment. Ah. Crush, no, I want to guard. Let's guard her now. He has to move, which is fine by me. We're doing A-okay. I'm wondering what the best strategy is to generate crits with the Vestal. Maybe group heals are better, but I'm not really sure how that works. Purge, obviously. Get him a bit closer to us. He is likely to go first on the next round. Yeah, he does. He does indeed go first, but now we have him. I'm trying to kill him quite quickly, but he's a bit resilient, unfortunately. Take all of that stuff. Gonna keep the shovel. I have no use for that stuff whatsoever. Alright, let's get out of here. I am going to wait for the gold because I'm curious about how much we got in the end. Yeah, 21,000, not bad, not bad. I'm not going to wait for the 72 plus crests. And what quirks did we get? Tough. So we got another Vestal who is... Oh no, wait. Hard Skinned has been replaced by more hit points. Okay. I don't like that particularly, but... reduced bleed resistance. I don't like that. Armor upgrade cost has been reduced. That is kind of useful because he's kind of almost level 5 and then we can upgrade him a lot cheaper. Love interest though I do want to get rid of. Warren Scrounger is a good ability, but I'm not really that annoyed that I've lost that. Alright. Gold is looking good. We are almost. We still need to do one trip like that into the cove or somewhere like that to get the crests that we need to upgrade the survivalist. Is there any such quest available at the moment? I wish they randomized the timer when that is reset, because it's very weird that. Something for the grave robber. Do we even still have a grave robber? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I haven't used a grave robber in a long time. And this is not a bad ability for the grave robber, I guess. What else is at the table? Not a lot, really. Oh, this could be a good one. Increased move skill chance, increased skill, stun skill chance. That's a very handy trinket, in fact, for the man-at-arms. Activate 3 animalistic shrines. Does that require you to bring... Does that require you to bring any... who wants to go with him? Let me just quickly check. Pickaxes. Ah, interesting, interesting. Well, that could be an interesting next dungeon then. Yes, it could be. Alright, so I'm probably gonna do that in the next episode. As always though, thank you very much for watching this one, and I hope to see you next time.